The slides that we're going to talk about now come from the Market Pulse, which is a quarterly report. Questions we always get is, how long does it take when I decide to sell my business and go to market to getting to that closing table? Tell me about that, Scott.
Yeah, you can see it bounces around and fairly consistent, throughout most of them in that kind of, 8 to 10, for Main Street companies, and 10 to 12 for low middle market companies. And it's interesting to see in the low middle market side, because they're paying such premiums, people are really doing more due diligence and making sure that they're getting what they thought they were going to get. So there's kind of no rock unturned, so which will take sometimes a little bit longer. But what was interesting that we've seen just personally is because nobody was really traveling much and there wasn't a lot of stuff going on, that we actually were getting deals done in 5-6 months, just because you could run such a more efficient process virtually than before, because there wasn't as many deals on the table that they were looking at, or private equity groups were flying around every week looking at something, which slows down the process, how much time they can put to something. But it'll be interesting to see again. It came down from 5 to 50, from 12 down to 10. If that'll come down again, or where that'll be, because there's two mindsets. Of one is they're paying more, so they're going to want to make sure they're doing more. But again, they're negotiating on all fronts, and one of the fronts that you can negotiate on when you got multiple buyers is, well, you don't get 120 days to close from LOI. We want to get this thing done in 60 or whatever it might be, and then they've got to really move more efficiently or move quicker if they want the deal. So,
and that's one thing, talking about foreshadowing with the future Market Pulse, we are going to really dig into how people are doing due diligence and what they're actually looking at. But the non-surprising thing on that less than 500K purchase price, it jumped up to 9 months. A lot of that had to do with SBA lending. There was so much really good terms out there that it didn't make sense not to get it for a buyer. Likewise, when you get that LOI or offer to close, it seems to really final offer, the purchase agreement or the actual offer, the time does fly. It doesn't seem like it when you're in the process as a business owner, but it really does go fast. Between 2 and 5 months, that's pretty darn fast to get through due diligence and all of those steps.